Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's your girl Beloved and I'm back with a new recipe for the channel. Beloved Catering Service is a business where we make all kinds of cakes, butter cookies, shortbread cookies, coconut biscuits, sugar cookies, brownies, ring donuts, meat pies, samosa, spring rolls, and all kinds of fruit drinks and fruit juices, especially sobolo. We also make all local rice dishes and Ghanaian authentic dishes. We cater for all events and occasions and any form of gatherings. You can contact us with the information provided on your screen. Before that, I would be very happy if you could subscribe to my channel right now and then turn on your post and notification icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video onto the channel. And please share my videos with your friends and family. Please subscribe. To begin, we are going to portion out the cakes. As for the assembling and stacking, we've already done that several times in many videos on the channel, so you can check that out. So I just want to show you this. This is a 7 by 5 inch cake. So we are going to use our measuring tape here to measure. So this is it. And we are getting 7 inches exactly. So we are going to portion out the cakes at 3.5, which should be here. That would be exactly 3.5, and then we'll do the same for this side as well. So with the aid of the serrated knife like this, and then we have 2 halves as well. That's how the cakes look like. Since today's cake will be a hexagon, we are going to flip it onto the side and then cut it for the preferred shape. So I use this cake board here and then push it onto it. And we are going to work at this side. So with the aid of the knife, we are going to cut out the hexagon. But before that, we are going to use the measuring tape here to measure the length out. Surprisingly enough, we have 11, 10.8, 10.7 for some of the sizes. So let's approximate it to 10.5. So 10.5, yes. With this side too, we also have 8. So 8 by 2 would be 4, and the 4 would end here. Same for this side too. We got the demarcations we want. We are going to cut it like this. And like this. to join here at the bottom. We do the same for this side too, and then this side as well. Cut. The first side with the same process. We are going to cut for this like this, and move on to this side. We cut like this. Finally here. So this is how it looks like after much cutting and everything. So we are going to crumb coat it with this icing here. So this is how the cake looks like after assembling and cutting and crumb coating. So we freeze it for 20 minutes at most, and then we pick it out. After 20 minutes of freezing, this is how it looks like. You can see that it's very firm to the touch. So what we are going to do is that since we are going to place it right onto the cake board, we will have to frost the bottom part of the cake so that it can stick to the main cake board. When we were doing it in the beginning, we were using just a spare cake board so that the cleaning would be less on the regular cake board. To finish it off, we are going to use parchment paper to cover the top part of the cake, and then place onto it the main cake board which we've attached to the turntable. Then we flip it onto the other side, cover it with some of the frosting on that side, and then we use the same parchment paper, which is another one that we'll use to hold it together so that it doesn't break, and then we flip it onto the main cake board. So in the end, we are going to have the main cake sitting on the cake board nicely and as uniform as it is so that it doesn't break apart. We will use the cake scraper to straighten out all the uneven sides of the cold frosted cake which we just brought out of the freezer, and then clean any excess of it off from the cake board, since we are going to start attaching the fondant in the next few minutes. After creating that design, we move straight to covering the bottom part of the cake with the rest of the rolled out fondant that we've already cut to the preferred length of the sides of the cake, and it is 3.5 on all sides. So with that, we are going to cover it with the fondant that we've already portioned out using the fondant rod which we've wrapped the fondant on to prevent it from sticking and also help in the proper covering of the bottom part of the cake. Here, with the rest of the rolled out fondant which we'll be using to cover the top part of the cake, we'll use this fondant tool here to create these beautiful patterns on the fondant before we fix it onto the top part of the cake. Here we are going to open the gold dust and then start painting the fondant that we use the silicone mold to make, which we use for the border of the cake at the bottom part. So we'll paint them with some of the gold dust, and also we'll paint the cutout, which is the happy birthday for August bonds. When that is done, we'll use a painting brush and then dip it in some water. Then we apply it in the middle part of the cake to help the birthday topper stick nicely, and then we place it right on top of it, and this is how it will look like. After placing on the happy birthday topper in the middle part of the cake, we will paint the bottom parts of the topper with some water and then use the pearl picker to pick and arrange the August buns on the bottom parts of the birthday topper in a round or curved way. And this is how it looks like. So with the aid of the water and the painting brush, we'll paint the bottom parts of the fondant that has been used to cover the cake, which we'll be using to attach the rest of the gold detailing that we'll use on the border and edges of the cake. So we'll use the water to paint it so that it acts as a form of glue to support the bottom design that we are going to fix. Then we start by fixing the designs one by one. Since they are short, we'll be joining them. So I'll attach it and then press it onto the water that was used earlier. When that is done, we'll add some of the gold dust to the parts that are not very covered or look a bit whitish, so that all the parts will look uniform and as nice as possible. And this is the final look of the cake. So we have our golden border, the gold sprinkles, and then the rest of the gold detailing on the cake, as beautiful as possible. And this is the final look for delivery. Shout outs to my church, and I would like to say thank you guys so much for always purchasing from me. God bless you all, and a happy birthday to all August borns or August birthday celebrants. And this is where today's video ends. Thank you so much for watching. Make it a point to watch all our new videos this and every Thursday and Sunday for wholesome content and amazing recipes you can try with your friends and family. This year, I would like you to try every recipe that we post on the channel and then give me feedback in the comment section. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notification icon with the inscription all, so that every Thursday and Sunday if we post new videos, you will find it. And we post short videos from Monday to Sunday, so you can check that out as well. Follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and here on YouTube by subscribing. Help us to grow this channel. Till we meet again, dear viewers. Bye bye.